Hey, I'm playing Rainbow Connection by Kermit the Frog, quite possibly my all-time favorite banjo uke player. I'm playing it straight from the charts of the Morristown Uke Champ, so take the link in the video description, download the free ukulele song sheet, and you can play along with me. And if you'll be near Morristown, New Jersey, come out and play with us. After the song, I'll do a basic tutorial together with a slow-motion close-up play-along that you might find helpful. Here goes. What's on the other side? Rainbows are visions and only illusions. Rainbows have nothing to hide. So we've been told, and some choose to believe it. I know they're wrong, wait and see. Connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. Who said that every wish will be heard and answered when wished on the morning star? Somebody thought of that, and someone believed it. Look what it's done so far. What's so amazing and keeps us stargazing? What do we think we might see? Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. All of us under its spell. We know that it's probably magic. Have you been half asleep? And have you heard voices? I've heard them calling my name. Are these the sweet sounds that call the young sailors? The voice might be one and the same. I've heard it too many times to ignore it. It's something that I'm supposed to be. Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the dreamer, lovers, the dreamers, and me. La da da dee da da do, la dee da da dee da da do. What a pretty song for a frog to sing. Okay, first I'm going to tell you why I used all those chords on such a simple song. First of all, there are two versions of this song. The second page, in the song sheet, the second page is an easier version of the song. It has a regular G every time instead of a closed G like I'm playing. It has a regular C instead of a, second position C. Regular D instead of this, okay? Why did I do it hard that way? Two reasons. One is I thought it sounded pretty, right? It sounds pretty. But also because then when you go to the chord change, the key change, you don't have to remember anything. I played like this. G, E minor, C, D. Okay, that's way harder than open chords. But what about this? See? When you're playing closed chords, you can just remember one thing with your fingers and you can move up and it's not a problem. If you are a stark raving beginner, if you're a beginner's beginner, I would encourage you, and if you like the song, I would encourage you to learn the simpler version of the first part of the song and then not change keys, right? If you don't change the key, then you've got your standard chords and you just stay on those and that's all you need. And that's good. If you really like the song, like, I really like frog banjo uke players. So I really like the song. I wanted to create a more authentic version of it. And that's what the first page is, with the key change and with the hard chords. Okay, what's the strum? Strum is pretty simple. down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, down. This is the intro, right? You're playing a G, and you drop your pinky to make it a G sus4. Down, down, up, down. That's the whole song. You can play it with your thumb, index finger, you can play with your pinky, you can play with all your fingers, anything you want. That's the strum throughout the entire song, okay? Now, I think the only other thing I'm going to do here, I'm going to show you every chord change that I make in the whole song so that I can go over the difficult ones and you can see how my fingers do it, where I position my fingers to make it easier. Some of the chord changes aren't easy. You might be disappointed when I show you and it's hard. Yeah, that could happen. But maybe the positioning I use for my fingers is easier than you naturally would. Okay, so I showed you the intro already, right? G to a G sus4. You just drop that, and that's all you got. Okay, now, then for the verse, so that I can stay consistent after the key change, I go to a closed G. Then all I have to do for the E minor is drop my pinky. So that's it. G to an E minor. And then I slide to a C, which is like a B flat shape. This would be a B flat, right? C. And up 2 frets. And then I'm back to the... And now let's go to the second half of the verse. C major 7. A D6 is just straight across. A minor, you just pick that up. And D, drop it down. G, this one's maybe the hardest one we play. E. And then from here, I just twist my hand around. B flat shape for a C, C, D, and back to a G. Now, I'm going to go into that crazy interlude. All of us under its spell, we know that it's, I'm closing it, probably, jump up, magic. Now we're up a key, and everything becomes just a little harder. The standard part of the verse doesn't. Same shapes, G sharp. F minor, just drop it down like with E minor. C sharp, just like a C. Up. D sharp, up. That's it, right? Whoops, sorry. Calling my name. Okay, now is the hardest part in the song. Second half of the verse. Remember, C major 7 was just here. But C sharp major 7, you got to cover those. So, I've heard it too many times to ignore it. You can drop across with any finger, but your ring finger's right there, so it's something that I'm supposed to be. You have to push hard, though. Now, I'm going to drop, you could, maybe that would be better if you do that. Actually, that would probably be better. Look at that, because then you can, nah, you gotta, I'm thinking there, because then here's your A sharp minor, right? So let me do that again. I've heard it too many times to ignore it. Then, straight across with my ring finger. Something that I'm supposed to be. That way, the A sharp minor, which is another hard chord. Right? A minor was easy. A sharp minor, now you got to bar this down here. Someday we'll, D sharp, find it. But now we're back to the easier stuff. Rainbow connection. This is just like an E, but up 1 fret. Lovers, the dreamers, and me. And that's the whole song. Sorry it's so hard. Beautiful song, huh? Okay, I'm going to play in slow motion just through the first verse. Slow motion, close up. So if you're interested, stick around for that. Hey, if you like the video, please like the video. You want lots more? Subscribe to our YouTube channel. You want lots more free downloadable ukulele song sheets? Check out our meetup page and then come play with us some Wednesday. So here goes. Slow motion, close up. 2 more measures. Why are there so many songs about hide. So we've been told, and some choose to believe it. I know they're wrong, wait and see. Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. See you Wednesday.